Hey loves, how y'all doing? I hope you guys are doing wonderful on this beautiful Sunday. It's such a nice day. I was like, you know what? I'm coming outside to do my video. I'm not about to be inside. I just love nature. I love being in tune with nature. I love being outside. So I'm just, thankful and grateful. First and foremost, that I'm alive, I'm healthy, I'm breathing. That I'm growing, and I put the same energy out there for you guys. Make sure you guys are always saying your gratitude and always being thankful, even the small things, because those things matter. Those things are going to accumulate to the big things and to your blessings. So I just wanted to come and come talk to you guys. It's Self-Love Sunday. We'll be coming with our self-love videos. I really don't really have like a specific topic on what I'll be talking about, because honestly, y'all, like when I be thinking like, okay, I'm going to talk about this, so many other thoughts come to my mind, like God would be working through me and be like, no, I want you to talk about this. So just just be open to just a lot of things we're going to talk about, and just a lot of information and knowledge and wisdom to give, inspo, whatever I can do, to help you guys. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to inspire. I'm here to literally like live out my purpose. You only live once, and while we on this earth, we all have a purpose. We are here for a reason. So that means like whatever we go through isn't coincidental. Everything happens for a reason. And if you remember that and you keep that in your mind, like things will start to become much more easier to you, and things will start just become much more like gentle and calmer to your life. So just knowing that everything happens for a reason, and just not making these excuses, starting with what you have and executing. Like if I would have like waited and waited and waited, said, oh, I'm gonna wait until I get this to make my YouTube videos, or I'm gonna wait until I'm in a space where I'm comfortable and I want to make the videos, or I'm gonna wait until this. If I would have just kept on waiting, I wouldn't be right here talking to you guys, making these videos. If I said, oh, I'm gonna wait to do this, I'm gonna wait to do that, I would have never got to where I needed to be. So it's key to like not wait. Like yes, we are human and we do want certain presentations and we want certain things to look the way we want it to be, and that's okay. But you got to understand that sometimes you're not going to be in that position. You have to start with what you have and you have to execute, because the longer you take with planning, the longer you take with contemplating, the longer you just take with time and just talking yourself out of things and overthinking, time is just gonna go by, and you're gonna realize and be like, dang, like time really went by and I could have been done the things that I needed to do. And 9 times out of 10, a lot of those things really be in our head, in our mind, because if you think about it, like people they wish that they can just like walk out on faith and just do things. People wish they can just like have the courage and have the confidence to do things. So by you just walking out on faith and by you just doing it, you may have just gave them the confidence that they needed, or the push that they needed. So you just never know what your power is meant for, and how it can inspire someone else. So just don't overthink too much. Don't concentrate on things. If it's something that you want to do it. You may not have everything, but that's fine. It's going to come. The more you get out there, the more you put yourself out there, the more you meditate and manifest and affirm that this is what you want, it's going to come. Everything is going to present itself to you. But you have to start somewhere. You have to start with your now. You have to begin somewhere, because if you don't begin somewhere, you will just forever just be waiting at the finish line, contemplating. Okay, I mean, not the finish, like the starting line. Like, okay, when am I going to do it? Just steady, just contemplating. When you could just go. Everybody else is just passing you during the race, and you just still there at the start line. So just go. That's my advice for you guys. Just go, do what you got to do. Self-love is all about doing what makes you happy. Self-love is all about taking those risks, taking those chances, believing in yourself that you can do it. Self-love is really having the courage and the confidence within yourself, and that's when it becomes so important to really practice self-love, to practice self-dedication, to practice self-manifestation, to have self-reflection days, to have self-evaluation days, to really get in tune with yourself, because that's going to matter. You're going to start to get clarity on, okay, what to do next. What do I need to do? What type of things do I need to invest my time and energy into? Everything is going to start to come clear to you once you're in tune with yourself, because when you're not in tune with yourself, that leaves room for other people's opinions, other people's advice to now take over your life, and that also leaves room from stagnant. That leaves room from doing things that don't solely make you happy, because you're not aligned with yourself. You're not having a clear understanding of what you need to do, on where do you need to start, you know, having a clear understanding of what your purpose, you know, meditating and writing down your desires, writing down what do you want to invest in, what are you currently investing in, you know, going for walks, you know, journaling, doing those necessary things. It's so much more things you could do with self, but doing those necessary things are going to get you in tune with yourself, are going to help you to become much more valuable of what you spend your time on, much more valuable of what you want in life, what do you want to bring to the table. And it's just going to just, you know, help you so much, because like oftentimes, you know, we don't make that time for self. You know, right now, ask yourself, like, do you make time for yourself? You know, do you at least meditate? Do you at least, you know, have those self-love talks? You know, love yourself, hug yourself, tell yourself how beautiful, how pretty you are, look yourself in the mirror, you know, forgive yourself, you know, heal yourself, you know, talk about different things that may be making you feel sad, making you feel angry. You know, do you actually take out that time for self? You know, do you at least dedicate some time out the day for just you? You know, what are you doing for yourself? Because you matter at the end of the day. Like, you are your own person, you know. At the end of the day, like, you know, you gotta go home. At the end of the day, you gotta wake back up and go in that bathroom and look yourself in the mirror, and it's only you, you know. So just remember that. Are you happy with who you are? Are you happy with the decisions you have made? You know, and if you aren't happy, what are you doing to heal? What are you doing to better yourself? What are you doing to bring peace to yourself? You know, if you aren't happy with the way you look or how things are going, what are you doing to make yourself feel good, or make your physical appearance look up to par? You know, and those are the necessary things you really have to write down, and you really have to be in tune with yourself, because you have to ask yourself those questions. Because if you don't, you would just, you know, you would just start to see yourself not being happy, and you would just start to see things aren't going the way you want. It's because you're not making it indefinite to go how you want. You're not taking out the time to write the necessary things that you want out of life. You're not taking out the things to ask yourself, okay, what do I want in a person? Who am I? Who do I want to become? Who am I investing my time, my energy to? What am I doing on an everyday basis? Am I too much interacting on social media? Am I not taking advantage of social media? Or am I on social media too much? You know, who am I talking to on an everyday basis? You know, am I gossiping? Am I judging people? Am I listening to people who gossip? You know, what am I doing? What am I spending my time on? Because, you know, those things are going to matter. Those things are going to matter to get you to where you have to be, to get you to where you want to be. You know, so I know that, like, you know, it's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. Like, I've been in a position where, like, I just feel stuck. Like, I really felt like, okay, like, what to do next. And although, you know, I may be saying all these things, okay, go meditate, you know, journal, go for walks and do all that, you may be thinking, some people may be thinking, well, you know, where do I start, you know, or I don't have time, or, you know, just a lot of things that you may just be thinking about. And it's okay to think those things. You're only thinking those things because you're in that mindset. Just know that's not you. You're in a mindset where you haven't yet got over to the other side to give you clarity, to give you understanding, to now show you why you are doing those necessary things. So when I say these things, I have to, you know, press the issue to do these things, because it's important. You know, when I was going through my time, you know, it was, you know, obviously sometimes hard for me to be consistent on certain things, but I still kept going. You know, I still believe, you know, that if I didn't do it the first day, I did it the next day. You know, I still kept on, you know, and giving myself encouraging words. You know, I held myself accountable, because no one is going to hold yourself accountable but you. And you have to hold yourself accountable. You have to be responsible of your actions and things that you do. You know, so just if you want change, you have to be the change. You know, it takes one step at a time. You know, just take out that time. If it's 30 minutes out the day, if you can dedicate, you know, or if you have to get up 30 minutes before everybody else, or if however you got to plan it, that's what you got to do. And really, really get in tune with yourself. And from that day on, promise yourself this is what you're going to do. You know, don't be hard on yourself, because you're not in a rush. You're not in a competition with no one. This is just only your journey. But hold yourself accountable, you know, and if you mess up, keep going, you know, keep going, keep learning, keep growing. You know, if you want to just get more in tune with yourself, you can do it. You know, it takes one step at a time, and really it takes, you know, being in tune with yourself. And being in tune with yourself just basically means talking to yourself. You know, if you feel as though you mad, or you feel as though your mood is out of the ordinary, ask yourself, like, why am I feeling like this, or what's going on, or what happened for me to feel like this, or why am I not going as hard as I used to. You know, stop and ask yourself, think, look yourself in the mirror, you know, and really like dig deep and figure out the problem and solve the problem. Because a lot of times, you know, we really aren't, you know, the things that people say we are. It's just because we haven't healed, and we have so much that's still lingering on our minds. We have so much pain, worry, just a lot of things, trauma, that we haven't took out the time to heal on. We haven't took out the time to really ask ourselves, are you okay? Did that affect you? What are you going to do differently? Do you need to go seek help? Do you need closure? Like, we never really take out that time to really ask ourselves. So then we go on day to day to day. We wake up and we still have that same baggage, still have that same fear, anxiety, worry, or just not happy, and we don't take out the necessary time, at least 30 minutes out of our day, just to ask ourselves, are you okay? What do you need? What can I do to help you? Hugging ourselves, you know, we have to like hug ourselves, love ourselves, like we are all we got. You are who you got. So really ask yourself, are you okay? If you're not being in tune with nature, I'm telling y'all, when you be in tune with nature, you be outside, you feel the sun, the vibes, you hear the birds chirping. It's just a whole nother like energy. You get love from the universe. Like, it's gonna make you definitely feel better. So like, if you know you gotta just go outside, you just gotta sit on the porch or something just to get some fresh air. I know a lot of people is in a climate where it's cold, you know, so you may not feel comfortable obviously wanting to go outside. But you know, just finding something to do. I'm trying to think, like when I was in Michigan, like what did I used to do? I would just like go to the library, but you know, it's COVID, so it is kind of like difficult to like go out and do things. But you know, just sit and just think. You know, research some things to do, places to go where you can just go for self, and I know the answers will come. I know I'm trying to just think of other things that you can do if you like in like a colder climate where you can't just like walk and you can't just, you know, do certain things. Like maybe go to the gym, or you know, just figuring out things that you can do. Right now I'm not really in that mindset, so I really can't think on you know, what would be some things that you can do in a like colder climate. But still, you know, making that time for yourself, you know, still figuring out a schedule to what you can do to you know, have that time for yourself. And sometimes if it's not just being alone, you know, time is just, you know, listening to motivational speeches, you know, listening to motivational people, you know, reading, watching seminars, watching documentaries that make you feel good, like being in tune with yourself, being in tune with the things that bring you joy, that make you happy, because those things are going to get you closer to who you want to become. Those things are going to start to get you closer to being much more joyful, because once you're joyful, you're happy with life. You know, you'll notice like things can affect you, and you just notice that, you know, things don't stress you out anymore. So I would just you know, just say to this self-love journey, you know, it's not a rush, you know, don't rush it. Take time out, love yourself, appreciate yourself, you know, take one step at a time, be as present as you can, just enjoy life for what it is, you know, enjoy everything for what it is. You know, things may not be how you want, but just accept them for what they are and figure out how can you change them. You know, just everything is a mental, so you have to start from the mind first. So just start from the mind first. Just every day, just get up and just make 5 affirmations for yourself. You know, just if you gotta say, you know, I'm gonna be that boss blank, you know, I'm gonna live this certain type of life, or I'm gonna move out of state, I'm gonna do it. Hold yourself accountable that every day you wake up and you say that and you believe it and you think of it and you envision it. Like, honestly, those small things matter. Like, little do you know, like when you set out these affirmations and manifestations for yourself that you want your life to be, and then you sit and just visualize it and think about it. You look at, if you want a nice beautiful cars, you look at nice beautiful cars, homes, you go to places that brings you joy. You know, you do those things, you start to think of those things every day, and you just be much more joyful and happy. Because I know that's what I did. You know, when I was in positions where I wasn't the most comfortable or where I didn't really want to be, I just always just thinking about how the life I want to live. What type of life do I want to live? What type of cars I want to drive? What type of house I want to be? Where I want to live at? Who I want to be around? And I just always just be thinking about that stuff. When something happen or I get mad, I just think of my affirmations. You know, I affirm this. You know, I manifest this, and I just be thinking about what all that I want. And I start to see that, like, dang, like, doors and opportunities start to open up for me. I start to just feel better about life. I start to believe in the unseen, the unknown. I start to just have faith and trust the process and know that where I'm currently at, I'm here for a reason. And I can't doubt it. I can't rush it. I can't be in constant place. I can't, you know, feel like I'm not doing enough or I'm not doing what I need to do. You know, as you as a person, you know what you need to be doing. You know when you're not doing enough. But just know that you're here for a reason, and ask yourself, why am I in this position? Is it something that I need to learn? Is it something that I'm not doing right? Or is it a test that I have to get over? You know, ask yourself these questions. You have to be more in tune with yourself. You have to ask yourself questions. You have to hug yourself, love yourself. You have to tell yourself that you are beautiful, you are worthy, you are smart, that you are not the mistakes and decisions that you're made, you know, that you are healing, you know, healing from everything you've been through. You have to speak those things in order to release it. In order to release things, we have to speak them into existence. We have to speak them, say we no longer want the baggage, we no longer want to deal with this, we want to live a successful life, we want to be healthy, we want to be wealthy. Whatever you want, speak it, believe it, and as they say, you will receive it. So I just hope you guys are, you know, just enjoying life, you know, really enjoy life. You know, you only live once, and I know that's so cliche, you only live once, but you do, like, and life is short, like, you know, and we can't afford to spend any moment, any second stressing, worrying about why things aren't the way they are. You know, you can't allow social media and what other people are doing throw you off track or having you think you need to have this, you need to do this at this certain age at this certain time. No, like, you don't know what people have to go to get to where they at. You don't know what they have to do to get what they have. Like, you just don't know, and everybody's journey is different. So you have to embrace your journey, be appreciative, love yourself. If you're not sure on what you want to do in your life, like I said, take out 30 minutes out the day. Plan ahead. If you gotta wake up a little bit early before everybody else get up or before you start your day, do that. Make it a necessity need. If you want the life you want to live, if you want to be healthy, successful, healed, you know, doing what you want to do, you have to make it to initiative. You have to go hard. You have to quit playing yourself. You have to quit, you know, cutting yourself short. You know, this is you. You're telling yourself that you want to do these things, so you have to do it, you know. So that's really what that is. You know, you really have to do it. So, you know, just take out that time for self. Start to be more loving and caring to yourself. Be much more open with yourself. Be open to mistakes. Be open to failures. Be open to those things, because honestly, those things are really the blessings. Those things are going to give you the self-confirmation, the self-evaluation, the self-reflection that you need. Like, oh, okay, I need to be doing this, or maybe I need to switch things up, or maybe I need to be doing something differently. So just remember, those things are important. You know, another thing, don't look at life as everything is bad and, you know, it's not going how you want. Just embrace it. Speak what you want. If things don't go the way you want, say, I'm thankful and grateful that I'm alive, I'm healthy, I'm thankful and grateful for what I got, I'm thankful and grateful that I'm learning, and I'm thankful and grateful that things are exactly where they're supposed to be. Once you speak that, you're going to start to feel better, because literally you're telling your mind, you're telling yourself these things. So when you start to tell yourself these things more and more and more, yourself is going to start to believe it, and the universe is going to bless you with these things. So just know that that's important. So I would say, just starting off with this self-love journey, I know all my videos, you know, it's just a lot of me, you know, talking and giving advice and wisdom and knowledge, and I really like specify the fact on Self Love Realness, taking out that time for self, and the importance of self-love, and then self-reflection is, you know, taking out that time for self, because, you know, sometimes we get overwhelmed in life, and sometimes, you know, things just don't work out how we want, and you have to have that self-reflection to keep yourself in order, to ask yourself how you're doing good, to stay on track. You know, self-evaluation is evaluating yourself. How are you doing? Are you doing good on your workout journey? Are you doing good on your health journey? Are you doing good on your entrepreneur journey? If you're a parent, are you doing what you need to do for your children, for your child? You know, if you in a relationship, are you doing the necessary things you need to do for the relationship? For self, are you doing all the necessary things for self? So that's why self-evaluation is important, and you know, dedicating that time for self is always important. You have to dedicate that time for yourself, because that energy, the time that you're dedicated, is going to pay off. It's going to get you to where you need to be and where you want to be in life. And you have to know that this journey is your journey, no one else. Be thankful and grateful that we have people around us that can help us and that can inspire us, that can support us. but we know that we are on this journey and we're going to accomplish our goals and we're going to do exactly what we need to do. Just know that it's not a rush, and just know that things are going to start to become much more clear for you if you just take out the time for self, dedicate at least 30 minutes. If you're just starting off, for self, to meditate, to just zone in, have peace and quiet, to write the things that you want in your life, what you invest in, what you don't want to invest in, who are you, what type of person you want to become, your desires. Write down is where you want to be in your life in the next 6 months. Write down some short-term, long-term goals. Know that everything is a journey, everything is going to work out, and just be patient with yourself, love yourself, you know, be present with life, appreciate life, always give your gratitude, always be thankful, you know. Go out and go get you some journals, you know, go out and go get you a nice book to you know, consistent read on. You know, go out and go do the things that make you feel good. But the most important thing is to be present, be appreciative, be thankful, and know that everything is going to work out when it's meant. Make sure you guys continue to support the movement. You know, this is only the beginning, and I know that I'm here for a reason. I know that I'm here to support you guys, inspire, give knowledge, to influence. And I know that I'm on my journey as well, and I know that so many great things are going to be in store for this journey. You know, I'm not the only one that's going through things and that's trying to heal and become a better person and become the best version of myself, and also, you know, who's all about self-love and women empowerment. You know, and together we all can come together, we all can, you know, build nothing but success, prosperity. We can grow, we all can collaborate and make amazing things, you know. So just continue to go. You know, don't worry about the likes and the views. You know, those things matter, because the more likes and views you have, that means the more people that's in tune. But do not let that throw you off track from getting the necessary things you have to get done. Don't let that throw you off track from getting stuff done. You know, if I would have been like, oh, I don't have amount of views, or I don't have these many likes, you know how many times I would have said, oh, I'm not gonna do the video. Y'all would never got none of these videos. But honestly, I don't care. You know, that don't matter, because I'm here for a reason on this earth. My purpose is to doing exactly what I want to do. My purpose is to inspire and to go through self-love journey so I can help and put that good energy out there. I'm a representation, you know, I'm an example. So you know, we can't allow societal rules or what society think you know, get in the way of what's meant and what we have to do. We have to keep prevailing, we have to keep going hard, we have to keep investing in ourselves, we have to keep going. You know, things are going to come together, everything is going to work out. You know, don't worry about the likes and the views. Get the messages out. If it's something important that you feel like that gotta be said, get it. If you feel as though the world can use your creative skills, then go out there and go for it. If you feel like the world needs to hear your voice, do it. You know, do what you need to do, because that stuff don't matter. You know, God is gonna make sure and ensure that everything works out how it needs to. You know, so that's just my advice. And as I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm maturing, I'm learning that, you know, I'd be a fool if I wait until I got all the people in the world watching me. I'd be a fool, because as long as I can inspire one person, that's how I know I did my job. That's how I know I did something. You know, I'll be a fool to, you know, to think that I have to wait until I'm at this point to do the necessary things I want to do. You know, I'm living right now. I'm alive right now. It's in me to do it. You know, God, you know, gave me the messages. God gave me the willingness, the thoughts, all this to do this. You know, I didn't just do this on my own. You know, so it's obviously a purpose. It's obviously a reason. And I know that I'm an amazing person. I'm worthy. I know I'm going to be successful. I know I'm going to be living the best life I desire. I know that everybody is going to come when they need to. I know that the audience is going to be there when they need to. But until then, I'm going to get the messages out. I'm going to say what I have to say. I'm going to inspire. And that should be the same with you. You know, don't wait until you got the best of the best, or don't wait until whatever it is you may put in your mind that you need to wait. Do it now. Start with what you have, because if you start now, you're going to look back a few months from now, a year, be like, wow, I really started. And then people are going to be able to see your growth. And when we see growth as people, that gives us reassurance that we can do it. You know, so and that's also motivating. So just also remember, like, growth is important. You know, work with what you have, do what you need to do, make yourself happy, love yourself, believe in yourself, get in tune with nature, continue to invest time in yourself, and next thing you know, you're going to be realizing that you feel better, you're happier, things are opening up the way they need, things are working out how they're supposed to. And you know, when you just be present with your life and you just be present with the way things are, It leaves no room for stress, for worry, for none of that, you know. I'm happy, I'm grateful, I'm appreciative. I know my time is coming. I can't rush it because, you know, it's things that I have to do behind closed doors that only me and God, universe, spirit, ancestors know what I have to do. And that's what I have to do. And we all know we have to work on ourselves first. We have to heal. We have to be at peace. We have to go hard. We have to build in that discipline, that consistency, that hard work. Those are the morals, things that we have to build in ourselves on our own when no one is looking, when no one is around, because those things are going to mold you and it's going to prepare you to get to where you need to be. So I love you guys. Keep continuing to believe in yourself. Keep going hard. Keep doing you. It's a beautiful day out here. I'm just enjoying it, and I'm gonna, you know, soon go to the gym and, you know, just get myself together, you know, enjoy the rest of the day. You know, Monday is coming, and I love Mondays because, you know, it's just the fresh start to something. So I don't want to get off. I don't want to stop talking to you guys. But yeah, we got so many more videos coming out. You know, this is Self Love Sunday. Make sure you guys go check out self-evaluation. Don't sleep on Self Love Realness. Don't sleep on self-reflection. And I love you guys. And we're just getting started. Continue to believe in yourself, love yourself, and enjoy the rest of your day. And have a great rest of the week.